In this video, we'll be talking about the Intelligent Agent tool in Brightspace and how it can be utilized by instructors. The Intelligent Agent tool allows instructors to set up criteria to identify in a report if students logged into Brightspace, accessed a course, or completed or did not complete an action within the course. Once the criteria is set by the instructor, they have the option to enable automatic emails to students once the criteria has been met. Instructors have access to a wide variety of criteria to create a report on with the Intelligent Agent tool. Some examples are to see if students have or have not submitted an assignment, to see if students have or have not posted to a discussion topic, and to see if students have or have not achieved a specific score on an exam or quiz, or if they have or have not completed a quiz attempt. These are just a small few examples of the many possible reports that intelligent agents allow instructors to create. To access intelligent agents, go to the Course Admin menu in Brightspace from the navbar. Then, select Intelligent Agents. To create an agent, select New Agent. Then, you can type in the name of your agent. If you plan on making this agent active as soon as you finish setting it up, you can select the Agent is Enabled checkbox. However, this is not required. In the Scheduling section, choose how frequently this report will run. You can choose for this to be run one time, hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, or annually. In this example, we'll choose weekly. Then, you can choose your preferences on when this report repeats, if you selected something other than the one-time run. In this example, I'll run this report once a week on Mondays. Then we can choose the time this will run, as well as the day this report will start and end. In the Criteria section, you can set the criteria for your report and who it applies to. You can either have it apply to all users in the class list, or to users with specific roles. For example, learners, teaching assistants, or other roles in your course. Two basic reports that you can run are the Login Activity or Course Activity Report. The Login Activity Report allows you to see if users have or have not logged into Brightspace during the last set amount of days. And the Course Activity Report allows you to see if users have or have not logged into your course within the last set amount of days. If you would like to set up more specific criteria other than the login or course access reports, you can instead use what's called a release condition. By selecting Create, you can view the release conditions available to you. This gives many options for report criteria that you can choose from. Each condition type is categorized by a specific area of Brightspace alphabetically. For example, you can choose between condition types for assignments, awards, checklists, the class list, competencies, content, discussions, and more. In this example, Let's use a condition specifically for assignments. My options are submission to folder, receive feedback on submission, score on associated rubric, and no submission to folder. I'll choose no submission to folder to see which of my students have not submitted a file for a specific assignment. Once I select this option, I'm being asked for more condition details. This will vary depending on which type of condition you select. In this case, it's asking me which assignment I'm applying this condition to, meaning which assignment should Brightspace look through to see who didn't complete a submission. In this example, I'll choose the assignment titled Diplomatic Missions. After you select your criteria, you can go to the Action section and choose the repetition patterns of the report. Your options are to take action only the first time the agent's criteria are satisfied for a user, or to take action every time the agent is evaluated and the agent's criteria are satisfied for a user. Also in this section, you can optionally choose to send an email to people who met the criteria of your report. By default, this email is sent by the instructor's email address. If you would like to change this, you can do so in your Brightspace settings. When choosing to send an email, you will see a To, CC, and BCC field. Here you can type the email address of people in your class to send them an email if the criteria you had set has been met. If you don't know the email address, you can choose the address book icon to find the email addresses from your class list. However, when choosing email addresses of your class, not all might be relevant to the criteria of your report. If you want to send an email only to those who have met the criteria of your agent, you can use what's called a replacement string. If you type in the To box, initiating user, all one word, in curly brackets, then Brightspace will recognize the email address of the users who met the criteria of the report and will send them an email. Once you have decided the recipients of your email, you can type in a subject. Then you can type the message that will be sent. Optionally, you can also include attachments to the email or even record a video or audio message. Once you are finished, you can select Save and Close. After your report has been scheduled, you can view it in the main Intelligent Agent menu when viewing the agent list. Here you can select your report and decide to enable, disable, delete, or edit the report. If the report already ran, you can view the results of which users satisfied the report under the Results of the Last Run column. Here you can see which users satisfied the criteria of the report and confirm that an email was sent to them. If you have this report running on a schedule, you can see when the next run date is scheduled for. If you would like to export any of your reports to a CSV file, follow these steps. Select More Actions from the Agent List menu. Then choose Export Agent History. Once selected, You can choose which agent you wish to export. And then you can choose the date range of when the report was run. Once completed, select Export. Once Brightspace locates the report, you can click on the link to the CSV file. And this will open up the list of users who met the criteria of the intelligent agent. Thank you for watching. For more Brightspace related content, please subscribe to our channel.